had the opportunity to see firsthand how much of an impact an Israel experience is in building Jewish identity. It is most profound in young adults, and I wanted to make sure that my son had that opportunity, and in fact both of my children are enrolled in the Gift of Israel program because I want them both to have that experience.
It's a critical time in their life, an opportunity for them to be a sponge without preconceived notions or anyone else's ideas or baggage influencing them. Gives them a great opportunity to witness it and make their own informed decisions.
I am a CPA and a financial advisor, okay? So obviously, to save for something down the road, it is important. It's almost like your 401k where somebody's matching, and if you don't take advantage of it, it would be foolish. My father was a Holocaust survivor, and to go up to Mount Masada, the desert, but to have my children go there was very important for me. So with the Gift of Israel program, assisting us with it and enabling her to go there and have that wonderful experience was just a very simple decision to make.
I got a really good appreciation of where I came from because when I finally got to Israel, it was like, wow, this is a place I've been learning about for so long in Hebrew school. It was a very nice trip.
It really gave me appreciation for all that Israel does stand for. As long as you have the chance to go to Israel, and especially as a teen, because you really learn a lot about yourself and you get to meet a lot of cool people.
I do feel different when I'm in the synagogue and I'm saying prayers and Israel mentioned, and I can say, oh, I've been there, I know what the prayer is talking about, and I just feel more connected.
This is an opportunity to invest in their Jewish identity, in their independence, in their sense of the world and community. So by having Gift of Israel, it makes the trip so much more achievable for families.
I definitely understand my religion more, and you see the places you learn about, so it's cool.
We foolishly did not sign up for Gift of Israel with our oldest child. I think we didn't know. We didn't know whether they'd be continuing, or we just weren't smart enough to think that far ahead, was the honest truth. So when it came time to enroll our younger child, the one who just completed the trip, it was a no-brainer. It's like, oh, of course we're going to sign her up for Gift of Israel. And there was no question.
When I was young, I did not go to Israel, but I know a number of people who did, and seeing how they felt after the experience, friends my own age, my much younger sister, even my parents who went when I was in my early 30s, I thought it would be an amazing experience for Josh, and I'm glad that he was able to have it.
I feel like I became more connected to Judaism, and now I really want to become more Jewish and raise my kids more Jewish.
At first, it was just another country, but then when I went to the Kotel in Jerusalem, that really opened my eyes, and I felt really connected with God and Judaism.
We chose to sign our son up for Gift of Israel rather reluctantly at first, because we didn't know what kind of kid he would turn out to be, because we signed him up, I believe he was in 3rd grade.
Yeah.
We didn't know how he was going to turn out. We didn't know what the political situation would be, but we took a leap of faith and signed him up. I am so very grateful that we did sign him up and he did have the opportunity, because when he became 15 and was in his confirmation class, he was very excited about the opportunity to go to Israel.
You talk about Israel all the time, and then finally you get to go to this fantastic, new, wonderful place, and it's like what they tell you doesn't even cover half of it, and it just totally cements that bond.
Some of my views on the Middle East, Israel, and the culture of Israel may have changed for the better. I already had great pride and great love for my Judaism, and I think going to Israel didn't change that at all. I think it reinforced it or built upon that love and pride for my religion and culture.
I had a perspective of Jewish life, but being on the trip definitely changed it, because I got to be in Israel with all the Jewish people, and that's their home, so now I call it my home. So.
My husband and I looked at it the same way you looked at when you have a child and they start religious school. You start thinking bar and bat mitzvah, and you think you got to put money away for it because it's a life cycle and it's important, and you want an event they're going to remember. And we had the same mentality. He and she, they're both going to go to Israel someday. 2 trips to Israel, that was going to be expensive, and to not have found money to have the Federation and our congregation match those funds, it was who turns down money to send your kid to Israel? And that's how it was for Gift of Israel.
At a time when we're concerned about Jewish continuity and investing in our youth, the values and the traditions of Judaism, statistically it bears out that sending them to Israel is the best way to ensure their Jewish identity.
I found students who I never would have expected a serious moment from having truly spiritual experiences in Israel. The gift of Israel is just what it is called. It is a gift.